Oh, hello everyone, Simon here. We're playing Total War 3 Kingdoms. Let's watch the intro sequence first. Yeah, Total War!
In a momentary calm, blades are sworn together, vowing to bring about the restoration of peace and order. The year is 190, and the Han Empire falters on the brink of destruction. Brought low by corrupt eunuchs, and strong-armed by the despot Dong Zhuo. The fires of war erupt across a once peaceful realm. In the growing chaos, rebellions rise, and the Emperor's voice is drowned out by the tyrant's roar. The land suffers. Yet though they band together against a common foe, such a fragile alliance cannot hold forever.
Yeah, Total War 3 Kingdoms! So if you're not familiar with Chinese history, this is gonna be very confusing. The Three Kingdoms period, and especially because there was like a novel, a novelized version of it, The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is not quite historical, but it's very cool, it's a very good novel. But there's a lot of characters, there's a lot of places, a lot of stuff happened, and there was a lot of war as well. And so there's a lot of Chinese history here in just like a 100 years or so. A lot of stuff happened, and if you're not familiar with this might be completely incomprehensible to you. So that's the Three Kingdoms part. And then there's the Total War part, which again, it's dense and complicated, and it might be completely incomprehensible to you as well. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm going into this blind. I've played other Total War games before, I know my Chinese history a little bit. But this is gonna be completely new to me as well, so who knows how this is gonna work, right? Let's just go straight into the campaign. And hopefully there's gonna be a decent tutorial. So these other time periods are locked to us. The year 190, Rise of the Warlords. Dong Shuo, no, that's Dong Zhuo, seizes the young emperor. The historical background is the Han Dynasty was... This was at the end of the Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty was overrun by corruption, and the emperor was weak, and the eunuchs, which is basically his personal slaves, but because they're the emperor's personal slaves, they have a lot of power as well. So the eunuchs seized power, and they were just enriching themselves, and they didn't really care about anyone else. And then to stop the eunuchs, or the excuses to stop the eunuchs, Dong Zhuo, who was a lord in the western regions, came into the capital and eliminated the eunuchs, and then put himself in the position of the prime minister, if I remember right. But because the emperor was so weak, the prime minister then took power, and he controlled the country and just did whatever he liked, enriched himself at the expense of everybody else. And then because he was not a very good leader, then a bunch of other people, the coalition, these guys, rose up to fight Dong Zhuo. They managed to chase him out of the capital, and he destroyed the capital. He moved the emperor to the second biggest city. So the capital was Luoyang, and he moved him westward to Chang'an. So it's closer to his base of operations, over to the west. And now these other warlords, because as we said, the emperor is weak and the central authority is weak. So all these warlords are just doing their own thing now. Recommended characters. So we're gonna try and play the easy game. So Cao Cao is historically he won in the end, or his people won in the end, and his starting the situation is the easiest. But in the romance, he's the bad guy. So in the romance, the bad guy wins. Can you believe it? So he's the bad guy in the story. In the story, the good guys.
Keeps one honest.
Liu Bei
sees chaos in the face of Dong Zhuo, and will not rest until the tyrant's corruption is uprooted and the Han dynasty restored.
Yeah, so Liu Bei is the good guy, but he's weaker, and his starting situation is normal, unlike Cao Cao, which is easy
Chaos
apparently.
forges agents of power.
Honor others to honor yourself.
Sun
Suen
Quan.
Zhen has never shied away from opportunity,
Oh, this Sun Jian,
and
my bad.
despite his loyalties, the fall of the imperial court presents great opportunities.
Sun Quan is his son, my bad. Sun Jian is in the south, and then he moves into the southeast. And then there's Gong Sun Sa.
Know your heart
Gong
and
Sun Zhan.
harden your actions to its advice.
Gong Sun
In the
Sa.
cacophony of rising chaos, Gong Suen San is heard like a clarion call above the fray.
So he got wiped out fairly early. Like, he's a good guy, but good guys don't win. Good guys don't win in Three Kingdoms. I'm gonna play the good guys,
For
like the quote-unquote good guys.
Liu Bei sees chaos in the face of Dong Zhuo, and will not rest until the tyrant's corruption is uprooted and the Han dynasty restored.
So hopefully this is not too difficult if I choose the slightly weaker guy. Shuhan tax collection, peasantry income, more militia replenishment. Unify can confederate other factions from the start of a campaign. People and heroes alike were rallying behind a virtuous leader. I don't know how useful that is. Integrate annexes and integrate Han Empire settlements. All people must know peace and unity. This is the only true victory. Oh, so he can just take Han Empire settlements. That's interesting. So he's a good guy. He's a relative of the Emperor, but not a famous one at the start, at least. Unity increases your prestige, unlocks administrative position, increases income. There's a lot of words, right? Unity increases if generals are satisfied. Satisfaction can be managed with unique assignments. He's humble, more resolve, more authority, no desire for higher office, more satisfaction, decreased ambition to gain independence, fraternal, more resolve, less desire for higher office, focus on friendship. This guy. Friendship. Yeah, the power of friendship. He's kind. I mean, this is like his... The fictional character is friendly and kind. I don't know if historically this is true. It's like compared to some of the other guys, it's true, I guess. More satisfaction. Commander, more faction support. Less upkeep for militia infantry. Possibly starting a run for militia recruits. So am I going to be using militia a lot? Is that what's going on? I don't know anything about anything. We have better archers. Okay, well, let's go check options. I'm gonna play on the easiest difficulty because this is my first time playing this game. No battle time limit, I think. But sometimes it might glitch out. Battle realism, we're playing... Alright, let's go. And we're playing romance mode, by the way. So romance mode, there's like a realistic version where your generals are more or less human, and then there's the romance mode where your generals are not human, they're more like demigods. So this is like the fictional version of history. Generals ride into battle as single powerful warriors who use larger-than-life abilities inspired by their feats in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Whereas in reality, they ride into battle accompanied by bodyguards. So in romance mode, they're just demigods. Adds a parallel layer of character versus character combat, in which generals must take bold action to prevent enemy characters from devastating friendly units, or from effectively supporting their own. To this end, generals are also able to engage each other in heroic duels as battles rage on around them. As characters increase in rank, they become increasingly resilient. What once would have killed them will only wound them. Yeah. So this is like a normal person. This is demigods. We're playing demigod mode.
Embers rise, stark against the night. The tyrant Dongzhuo wields the flames of destruction. Luoyang burns, chaos ignites, as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Yet the light of the dynasty still simmers in the hearts of its last descendants. Liu Bei swore an oath with his brothers. They pledged their lives. They will defend the Han. Nobody else can. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting, is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the Emperor rose up and put down the rebellion. Yet, despite the victory, the chaos only grew. With the corruption at the very heart of the Empire, the loyal generals stormed the Imperial Palace and killed the 10 eunuchs, the source of China's ills. In the madness, the warlord Dongzhuo seized the Emperor. With the great warrior Liu Bei at his side, none dared oppose him. In response to Dongzhuo's brazen display, treason some call it, a coalition of warlords rose up, led by the charismatic Yuan Shao, to save the Han. Faced with united opposition, Dongzhuo retreated west to his stronghold of Chang'an, razing the old capital Luoyang to the ground as he fled.
The pronunciation is awful, by the way.
It is now the year 190 CE, and the coalition has all but collapsed. Warlords on all sides have seen opportunities to build their own fortunes from the chaos. Yellow Turban remnants still stalk the lands, seeking the age of the yellow sky, whilst soldiers of fortune feel the change of fate on the wind and strike out on their own. The scales shift, and China hangs in the balance.
Alright, that's a decent summary of what's going on historically. The pronunciation of the names is so each character is one syllable. So it's not Luoyang, it's Luoyang. Chang'an, Luoyang, Dongxiao.
Luoyang lies in ruin, my lord.
Luoyang, not Luoyang.
This tyranny is barbaric. What of the people?
Dongzhuo has fled west to Chang'an, with the young Emperor Xian his captive.
He holds my nephew at sword point.
It's your nephew.
The coalition delays and wastes time. You are poised, ready to strike now.
But Yellow Turbans and bandits still persist. There must be justice. The people deserve peace.
Your sworn brothers are ready to fight. Their oaths were bound long ago. Dongzhuo's treason must face justice. We are arrows on the wind, my lord. We fly wherever you command.
Alright. Oh. Establish your power. Lord Liu Bei Dongzhuo has seized the Emperor and now wields imperial power to his own tyrannical ends. The Han Dynasty must be saved even if you must take their lands back by force. First we must defeat the nearby Yellow Turban insurgents, then find a place to build our strength. Oh yeah. Nearby Dao Chin. Okay, no, that is Mandarin, my bad. In Cantonese it's Dou Guan. In Mandarin it's Dao Chan. Dao Chan and Kong Rong are Han loyalists who may offer us aid. The time to act, my lord, is now. Make your way past the Yellow Turbans, find a power base to build up your strength, protect Kong Rong and Dao Chan. Mission issued. Liu Bei and his brothers face the Yellow Turban scourge. The empire of your lineage hangs in the balance. You must stand to defend it. While there are avaricious warlords looking to profit from the empire's fall, your first priority must be to deal with the perennial nuisance of the Yellow Turbans. So the nuisance. Basically, the empire is so corrupt that the people can't live anymore, and that's why they rise up in rebellion, right? It's not... they're not just bad people, they're just basically starving peasants who don't have any other way to survive anymore, so they just rise up and start raiding people for food and money. Taste of victory for 3 turns. Engage the following general's army in battle. Zhao Bo. Zhao Bo. Alright, so true to the story. Early on, Liu Bei doesn't actually have his own land. Also, he called the Emperor his nephew. It's not really his nephew. So Liu Bei is a relative of the Emperor, but he's like many cousins distant. Like he's not even second cousin. He's like the Emperor has a huge family tree because he has a lot of concubines, and Liu Bei is like a very distant cousin. But the Emperor, because he needed help, he recognized Liu Bei as his family, and it's his uncle's rank. So then he calls him uncle. Not because they're close or anything, but because the Emperor just needs help, right? And Liu Bei might help him. So here's the tutorial. Left click on your force.
There is strength in meekness.
There is strength in meekness. That's if you say so, Liu Bei. What do we have? Oh, by the way,
Even the highest mountain sits beneath heaven.
that's true. So we have saber cavalry. So this is sword cavalry. We have archers. More sword cavalry. And then this is a... oh, G is like a halberd. It's a dagger axe, so it's like a spear. So you have a spear going up and then a dagger going to the side. And so you can like poke people, you can chop people. It's like a halberd, it's useful in a lot of different ways. We have a G militia and then a swordsman. So basically spear and sword, although it's not just spear, it's also kind of good against other infantry. We say like halberd militia, sword militia, and then halberd and bow. We also have this, right? Toggle info overlay. No, that's not what I want. Menu? So in other games... help videos, yeah, no. In other Total War games, they would have like an in-game encyclopedia. I guess we don't have one here.
Harvest comes once more.
Oh, maybe we do. Faction Council, Treasury, Records... Reforms, Court, Faction Summary. We have no resources, 100 trade influence, no food. We're losing money every turn. Mission issued. Right, we have to take out that guy. Establish a power, alright, we need to find a piece of land. Ancillaries gained, we have a clay ox. Alright, more authority and satisfaction. Adept, expertise and instinct. I don't know what that means. Shield Wall Mobile Infantry Formation. Stone Archer, instant satisfaction. I don't know what that means, but okay. We can recruit units next turn, traverse the world as normal, in camp, march. Increases marching range, but we can't engage in battle. Alright. I wanna like left click to select. Detailed description? Oh, I guess the information is here, right? Simple cavalry, light mobility and versatility, partial iron armor. Yeah, we'll be reading for a long time. I don't know if I should be reading all this stuff. Alright, let's go in. Click on this guy, which is me.
Remain resolute.
Left click on me, move up to the enemy force and attack it.
With all your might.
Alright, let's get a combat tutorial. Yellow Turban defending. He's got Peasant Spearmen. Oh, he's behind my face. Peasant Spearmen, Peasant Archers, Peasant Warriors. Capture chance. Total 57 chance. Total capture chance. Interesting. Base decisive defeat. I don't know if I should like try to capture him or not.
The people suffer under callous warlords and brutal tyrants. I weep for China. But only we can provide the salve that the people sorely need. We must restore the Han dynasty to its rightful place if we are ever to know unity, stability, and peace.
Yeah, well, they were corrupt, so... This is what happens when you become corrupt. You obey. Alright, we want the tutorial. Brief tutorial on basic controls. Move your camera towards the enemy. Where is the enemy? I'll go over there. Alright. Yeah! Moving the... It's a big battlefield. Moving the camera. So the other guy has swords and then spears. Is that what's going on? Yeah, so like swords were the glaives. Glaives and spears and archers. So these are generally good against cavalry. Unless I can break them, and then they're really bad against cavalry. Raise and lower Q and E. Return to your forces, alright, good. Where are my guys, by the way? And what do I have at the moment? Select highlighted unit. This is the cavalry. Yeah, move sideways. Control the facing and width of the unit, but I don't want to change it. Select multiple units. I want to put it back. Select multiple units. So I have cavalry and infantry and then archers. And my two generals are out in front because they're demigods. They don't really care about getting hurt. Drag out units? Why? Why don't we just do the same as before? Oh yeah. Deselect the unit by clicking on open ground. Select start battle, okay. Select all units. Move your units to the marker. Yeah. Oh, they move really fast, wow. Hey, they move really fast. Yeah, good luck doing this in real fighting. I'm trying to get dudes in full armor to run around this fast. Pausing gives you time. Open the info overlay. Hover your mouse to read about it. Retinue and units, unit abilities, oh my god. Unit commands. run how toggle group. I'm gonna use group at some point. Information toggle. Info. Oh, don't turn that. And then the minimap's down. Okay, you can't see the minimap, it's behind my face. I'm thinking maybe I should move my face somewhere else. No, we're just gonna move it here. Info. Deselect the unit by clicking the open crowd. Okay. Select any unit. Threat shows which units are strong against your selected units. So the hero. Interesting. So the glaives are anti-infantry. These guys are not weak to anything. Attack an enemy unit. Do I want to do that? What do I do about this? So I want to like send these guys. After you have issued orders, unpause the game. I'm not gonna... I guess I can just walk in. Unpause the game. So P pauses the game. Defeat or rout all enemy units.
Our comrade is being attacked!
It sure is.
Ready! Watch! At the double!
Alright, I'm gonna charge his archers with my cavalry. Like that. Too slow, buddy. I guess it's fine.
Oh, attention! Strike!
Alright, how good are these generals?
The time has come!
Your rebellion is over, scum!
No, no, that won't do. Be quiet now.
The enemy warriors are running!
Alright, nice. My cavalry has scattered his archers. No, not bad.
You
What
are
is good?
pitiful.
Okay, who do I send to fight that guy? I don't want to chase him. Alright, let's send my two combat generals over here. So this is the only guy who's not routing. Let's just put some weight on him and rout him, and then these guys can chase the routing enemies.
Your words are as pathetic as you are.
Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight? Oh, yeah, get him.
Look, the enemy runs. Drive on.
Get him, Guan Yu! Get him! Let's not focus too hard on that. How they do it there? Oh no, yeah, we need to make sure we rout all of them. Get wrecked!
We have killed an enemy general!
No, he's dead. The enemy general is dead. Who are we chasing here? Why is everybody... Oh, right. Saber Cavalry. That unit is still intact. So let's go ahead and chase him down. Where are my dudes? Alright, those guys are just running around. Where's my general? Why are you like this? You know what? You stay there. Alright, so they're broken. They're broken. And we're just gonna chase them down. Let me let this run. We're gonna chase them all the way off the battlefield. So you can finish the battle right now, or you can just kill more people. You can just keep chasing them and kill more people, right? We're gonna keep chasing them and kill more people. Oh yeah. Let's go. Get wrecked. When you're routed, you just get die in one hit. Oh, he's dead. How they doing? What are they doing? There's like 2 guys left, there's 1 guy left. Alright, how hard is it to kill 1 guy? Oh, no, 1 more guy. Oh. And I'll get that. Is he dead? No, still 1 like what? He's just 1 dude! Okay, he's definitely dead now. Where is everybody? Let me zoom. So that's too far away, that's kind of too far away. Alright, let me just let him run. Are my guys tired yet? No, they're still eager. Eager and charging. Shattered, damage sustained. Shattered general recently died. Yeah, we're just chasing them all around the map. So he's still losing guys, look at that. So we're still catching him. Some of his guys. These guys are getting wrecked. So we eliminated those guys. Those guys are running from the field over the mountains. Oh, hey, these guys are being chased down. Look at that. Come on, come on, you can do it. you got him, you got him. Stop poking him. Oh, he's right there. He's right in front of you. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, poke him. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, he died. We're gonna chase him down. Alright, we're not gonna end him. There's 83 peasants, 82 peasants. Yeah, no, he's getting wrecked. Can't run fast enough. 81. Mop up the remaining guys. 77. So there's these guys over here. For some reason, these guys are running faster than my guys. So we're not chasing those guys down. And it doesn't look like we're gonna chase these guys down either. Yeah, no, these guys are definitely getting away. Not sure why some guys are faster than others. But these guys definitely got caught. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you running back? Are you stupid? They're down at 57. 56. You can speed this up, right? You don't want to speed this up. Alright, let's go fast forward. And we're done. Nice. End battle. Yeah, decisive victory.
Justice has shown us the way.
Alright, Battle of Dongping. Decisive victory, Liu Bei attacking, deployed 1,263, remaining 1,252, I lost 11 guys. Captured 96 dudes. The other guy lost most of his army, there's still 173 remaining, interesting. Ransom and release, increase unity, increase income, seize supplies, plus 8 military supplies, recruit, 2% replenishment. What is unity? Ransom and release, recruit? I don't know what unity is, that's a problem.
I
ransom and
grant
release?
you this boon.
Alright, Liu Bei and his brothers face the Yellow Turban Scourge, taste of victory, nice. Complete. Yeah, victory! Mission issue: to bring peace, Liu Bei marches to claim Yellow Turban lands. Restoring the Han will take all of your strength, Liu Bei. You must crush the local Yellow Turban stronghold, seize it for yourself, and bring peace and justice back to the people. Only then can you focus on greater matters. Conquer the nearby settlement. Left-click to select your army, then right-click on the settlement to begin your attack. Dongping. Alright, we're gonna... see, that's like the one house. Reward support from the people. Alright, we're gonna liberate this, what is that? This tiny village? We're gonna liberate this tiny village from the Yellow Turbans. Next time. I'm gonna take a break here. Alright, cool, good start. I'll see you next time where we continue to conquer all of China. Good times.